fired up when you see a person of such dedication. And there's a lot of people in the room tonight that have devoted a lot of time and energy. And let's give it up for the volunteers. The people are working for free. Thank you, volunteers. Thank you, hard workers. You know, we can make one to sing it. I think so. I think we can do that. So, the word volunteer makes me think, makes me want to speak to you about getting involved. Maybe you're here for the first time. Maybe you have a friend who's involved. Maybe you're already involved. Consider getting more involved.
It's not a permanent change, you asshole. You just save them for a few days, and then it's gonna come back and bite them in the ass again. We need to change the fucking system. When are we going to understand that we need to check the real estate laws?
My check.
I haven't received my check yet.
I'm glad you're not the next fantastic poet who's about to come this way. Gentlemen, are you ready? You're ready to watch your entrance. You might want to walk around. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another fantastic performer from the Revolutionary Poets Brigade, a good buddy of our last performer. I've seen this gentleman rock a number of events. He's prepared something very special just for tonight. Please put your hands together for Mr. Matt Sedillo.
All right, so I literally actually wrote this sitting on the couch over there. So, hope it's good. You'll be the first to hear it. Here we go. It's about how the media reports on this and how they lie. They talk, and they talk, and they talk in little square boxes, in 30-second sound bites about the plight of the working man, about the average American, about Joe the plumber and Susie the homemaker, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk about a changing economy, about globalization, about how the children must learn to compete, about the strength of our economy, about the strength of our military, as they beat the drums of war with the sheriff at your door, and they talk, and they talk, and they talk, as the working man and woman get laid off, come home, wife crying over the kitchen counter over notice of foreclosure. He thinks of the future when holds for his children. So he takes in his hand the last thing he thinks of as his, the life of his wife and kids, then his home. They talk, and they talk, and they talk in parasitic sound bites. Why don't they just shut the fuck up, you lying bastards? This country is terminally ill, and you are part of the cancer, and what you'll never ever hear on the TV screens that this country is headed for a revolution so they can talk all they want because the people aren't looking for a debate. No, they are creating the solution. All right. So I'm going to have a group do something behind me, but I'm going to do one more poem before they seem to be ready. Here we go. This one's dedicated to Los Angeles' finest. It's about living out in LA.
He's good.
And a lot of the problems facing working people out here. When it comes to healthcare, the worry of losing a job, losing your home, ending out on the street. And once you're out on the street, all those other divisions don't matter anymore. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Latino, none of that matters when you're in the street. Because they look at you as outside of society. And there's a poem about that. It's called LA is Full of Pigs. Los Angeles is falling apart. In the streets, in the suburbs, in the wind. In a barely kept Hollywood bathroom, wheezing, vomiting, coughing up blood. These past few days, these past few years, and now Los Angeles. School of bunch of homeless yeah, sorry guys. Let me off. Homelessness is actually still a use part of this camera. We have been homosexual and guys and procedures. Not so easily. Alright, here we go. Another one. Somewhere in America. Perfect, yes. Alright. Right. So, Los Angeles is falling apart. In the streets, in the suburbs, in the wind. In the barely kept hollow bathroom, wheezing, vomiting, coughing of blood. These past few years, these past few days, I exposed myself across this wall, and now feel this drive may kill me, kill us all. And I wonder, over General Hospital between these walls, desperation, words in high concentration, upon the faces of the shot for a prematurely ill life. As I look upon the news of illness they cannot afford to have, Los Angeles is full of untold misery. A homeless man sleeps next to me and I can smell the years of hard distance between who he is now and who he may have been. And all that stands for him to better win his chance is the kindness of a night nurse who loves sleep in peace. Los Angeles is full of good people who from time to time can turn a blind eye to kill a pulse, and I wonder how more bounce checks, free clinics, carry cash, and leave the count the negatives stand for me and him. Me and the bitter wind, and if so, where would I go? From Venice to San Francisco, is there a war on the homeless, a war on the dispossessed, or fewer and fewer options? They got shelters for women and children, all in that of me. Just man up, old boy, take concrete pillow, take cardboard blankets, and freeze your ass to death. Yes, this city will need to die on the same stretch of sidewalk where banks stretch to the sky. I wonder, as even now, Skid Row is being gentrified, as the city, as the system, as the pigs, which will pass poverty, pass hunger, pass homelessness, to the very end of existence on Skid Row. We're also all complexities of an economy, or they bear, where the rich are stacked upon the poor of Los Angeles. It's full of grotesque absurdity, especially on Skid Row, where the millions annual policing, the misery of people with nowhere to go, so your pockets are empty, and you ain't got nothing, and change is just not coming. Well, there's no real difference between a boring metropolis and a barren desert, and a little money that's spot you, that's screw you, that's know you, which is part of the scenery, protected in the knowledge they are serviced by pigs, the language of violence, the language of the nightstick, the language of untold misery that will beat you for begging, beat you for sleeping, beat you for breathing, beat you for whatever it is you need to do to survive the night in the bitter wind. Los Angeles. I said Los Angeles is full of pigs. Real low, real low. That's why we're not. Here we go. One more, and we'll on the show. This one's about veterans returning home to a country that doesn't need them. Here we go. Somewhere in America, a poor kid in the Midwest with scars on his eyes, besides the heat they call patriotism. Service country. So what's wrong with the war on terrorism? Run up on global jihad to make your kaya, yeehaw, and see who's left standing. So he trains, he repairs, he trains. But when he gets there, he finds automatic rifles to aim at the innocent. Mostly old men, women, and children. And he stares her eyes, those eyes, so alive and full of terror. And he begins to wonder, well, what exactly makes him a terrorist? But his training comments us or it's them, so what then? Comes home on the leave, sees his house with his family and friends, goes back to his mother's house, room just like he left it, his uniform he gets decked out, shines his medals, takes his pistol into his mouth, prepares for the blast, and awaits the silence somewhere in America on the East Coast, or the West Coast, or anywhere black and brown folks on the ghetto, or he never really got on the American team, but he still has his prospects, and he lives from across the context, and wouldn't mind being the first to down at college. So he looks for Marines. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, what a great day for the world to see. And people to meet, possibly, roach-infested tenements. These days, he'd be happy enough just to get back in them. See him hollow down the street sometime around midnight. Just another homeless veteran up here in America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. A first world democracy, the first world, the free world. We live in the first world of freedom. And a third world of free trade zones where first world corporations can exploit the labor of children. True enough, but take a good hard look at the real face of American poverty. See the place those factories used to be. Here in Indiana, Philadelphia, Detroit, Youngstown, then see luxury mansions. The division of wealth in the United States of America is sharper than it is in Rwanda, and that is not public license. That is a single fact. But if you downtown Los Angeles, see Skid Row, and then see the Mellon Bank, and you tell me where's the justice. We talk about third world countries, well then what the hell is this? We have more than 1,000 and homeless. Up here in America, where there's crime, get sheltered in the cold. Where the truly desperate to choose from surviving nights and breaking the law. Rented apartment buildings are under or barred here in America, where the struggle for many to survive the law. Somewhere in America, grandpa is sick. And you're hoping the gospel does the tampering. Well, you should plan for this. You should work harder, you work smarter, you should go to Harvard, you work scholar, and you for the best that modern medicine has to offer, but you didn't. But don't worry, Medicaid will bring cost the hospital bed. And a handful of meds to keep you still through the night. Or you want to help? Actually try to keep them alive where you must have stars in your eyes. This is America. We don't do that here. Alright, thank you guys. Yeah. I'd like to close it. Beautiful guys, beautiful people. Appreciate you guys so much. Try an experiment. We're going to get together. Alright, peace. Oh, I bet yourself.